Come and go with me and let's be free, fully free. Put your mind to it, let's see what we can be. No need for struggle, you got power to succeed. Yes, you can be completely free. Let's have a talk about it, let's have a talk. Let's talk about the things that he has done for us. Free, I'm living free. We can have a healthy talk, just you and me. Right here on the Alicia Show.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Rise Chronicles. Listen, I missed you already, but I thank you for tuning in with us on this afternoon. And so ladies, let me ask you a question. If you lost your hair, how would that make you feel? I know women, we cherish our looks, we cherish our hair with the braids and the sew-ins and the weaves and the natural. But what if one morning you woke up and you lost all of your hair? How would that make you feel? How would you handle that? Well, on tonight, we have two special guests on tonight who is going to share their story, who is going to give you some knowledge on different types of hair losses. And so we have here my friend Yvette Lockett, who's joined us on this afternoon, and she's going to share with you her experience of actually losing her hair literally overnight. And then we have Alicia Clanton here, who is a wonderful stylist right here in the Tupelo area, who also specializes in alopecia and other type of hair particles, right? Hair loss. Thank you so much. And so we're going to just dive into it, y'all. So Yvette, I want you to tell everyone who you are, where you're from, and just kind of your story.
Okay, my name is Yvette Lockett. I am from Wren, Mississippi, and I lost my hair about 5 years ago. Yeah, I lost my hair about 5 years ago. I had hair that morning, and then that night, I still had some, but it was a lot gone.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a lot gone.
So can you tell me, what was that like? I can't imagine waking up to hair loss, literally gone.
Yeah.
So how was that like for you?
So I had some shedding prior to that, but it wasn't extreme. You know, it wasn't extreme. Like it was that particular night. My scalp was itching really bad, and I was like, okay, well, let me wash it. It must be dry, because my hair, it was like it was soak up oil, you know. And I said, okay, let me wash it. So I washed it, and I put the towel over my head. I washed I dried my face off, and I looked in the sink, and I was like, that is showing a lot of hair. And I went to the bathroom, and I had two bald spots right here.
Like big spot, small spot?
Like this size.
Wow.
Like it was bigger than a $50.
Wow.
Like very noticeable. Like nothing. It's almost like somebody went in there and shaved my head, and I didn't know it.
Wow.
Yeah. It was horrible. I screamed. I cried. I was like, I am ugly. And so I did not know until that moment that I was hiding behind my hair. Yes. I would get sew-ins, and when I would get my sew-ins, it would be long.
Right.
You know, or my hair would be big.
I remember the big hair.
You can find me with the big hair.
Yes.
And at that moment, I was like, I can't get a sew-in. Yeah. I can't get my big crochet hair anymore. I can't, because you can't grip anything to scalp.
Right.
And I was like, what am I going to do? At that time, I wasn't really wearing wigs like that. But I said, okay. I talked about myself.
Wow.
I talked about myself. I was like, I'm plus size and I ain't got no hair. I was like, what is that? I was like, what kind of combination is this going to be? This is going to be a mess, you know? And that's what I said to myself. And it wasn't until I had took some time after crying, and to the point where I had made myself sick, that I was how hard I was crying. Because I had to go to work the next day. And I was like, what am I going to do with you know, with my head.
Right.
So I put my famous wraps on, and I started wearing them for a while. And I talked to my therapist and told her what happened. And we prayed, and I was mad at. I told her I was mad at God. I said I was mad because I was like, now I'm fluffy.
You keep
And
saying
I'm
you're
finna be
fluffy.
bald.
You are beautiful.
Beautiful. Yes.
And I was like, so God, what we finna do here?
Right.
You know, what we finna do?
Right.
Yeah.
And so I said, okay. If I had did some treatments and stuff, and it wasn't working out. And then when I went to the specialist, she told me she was gonna put a needle in my head.
Yes.
A needle?
Yes. Yes.
Because there's some treatments where you can get a needle.
Yeah.
They inject your scalp
Yeah.
for your hair follicles to start growing. But I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to do that now.
So is that like the new thing they actually do now for men who go bald? Is that the same
Well,
process?
No, it is actually it's an injection.
Okay.
It's injections into your scalp,
Okay.
and what it does is supposed to get that hair growth back going. But it's a temporary thing.
Okay.
You know, some people have good results. I'm not even gonna say good, but some people have results, some don't.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what that's normally what it does. It just basically, they inject it in your scalp, and then it's like I said, it's temporary.
Wow.
Because the hair loss can come back.
So if you don't mind, tell everyone who you are
Okay.
and your profession.
I am Alicia Clanton. I own a salon here in Tupelo, with These Hands Salon. And I also own the Follicle Speaks Hair Restoration Clinic. I decided to come in and open that because I've been doing hair over 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing so many of my clients experience hair loss.
Right.
And me doing all I knew to do to help them, it caused me to want to dig deeper to see what was causing this hair loss to people. And I decided to go to school. I went to a school in Augusta, Georgia.
Okay.
And I got my trichology license in health and wellness. And that was in 2022.
Okay.
So I've been dealing with women, men as well, children that experience hair loss. 'Cause
Children.
it's so children. Children. It's so many people that experience that have hair and scalp issues. So, it just gave me a drive,
Okay.
a major want to help people. So that's my mission.
So the hair loss, is it found in one culture than the next culture, or is it people in general?
Everyone.
Okay.
Everyone. I deal with. I see hair loss with African American women. We experience certain kinds that maybe other races, Caucasian,
Right.
do not experience, but it's the natural thinning that goes on, as well as things like alopecia, because it sounds like you might have had kind of like alopecia areata.
That's what I have. Yes.
Alopecia areata?
Yes.
So can you explain, please?
Alopecia areata is a hair loss that occurs. It's basically, it happens because of some things going on with your immune system. Your hair follicles begin to attack. Where your immune system attacks your hair follicles, and it basically kills them.
Wow.
Yes, but with alopecia areata, the hair can come back.
Okay.
It can come back, but if your immune system is still unbalanced, that hair will come right back out.
Wow.
Yes.
So yes.
Okay.
But it's multiple kinds of hair loss.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Yvette, at what point did you decide to just shave all your hair off? Did it all fall out, or did you decide to shave it all off, or?
I decided to shave it all off.
Okay.
I decided to shave it all off.
Did you do it yourself, or did?
No.
Okay.
Oh no, I was too scared to do that myself.
Okay.
Oh no, I was too scared to do it by myself. Oh no, because the clip was turned on. I was panicking.
Right.
So I prayed. I said, God, if this is your will, I want a woman barber to do it.
Okay.
I don't want to be in the room with nobody else because I don't know how I'm gonna react.
Right.
But I don't know where I'm gonna find that person at. because I'm in Memphis, and I didn't know any hairstylist in Memphis that was a woman barber.
Right.
And lo and behold, I was at work one day and a woman came into the building, and I loved her haircut because I had accepted. I had called and told my friends, told my family, you know, I have alopecia and I think I'm going to shave my head. And they was like, okay, alrighty. Alrighty. I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing injections. I'm not doing nothing else. If I want some hair, I can go buy me some more hair.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to continue to do. Especially, you know, I don't have to continue doing. The hair can come back out.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not doing that. So she came in there and I said, hey, who cut your hair? And she said, I did.
Yeah.
I'm a woman barber.
Oh, wow. Look at God.
I said, really?
Wow.
And I told her, I said, I prayed to God to send me a woman barber. And I said, I think my hair is dead. I said, so I think I'm going to have to go bald. And I said, but I don't want nobody in the shop. I said, I know I'm asking a lot.
Yeah.
I said, but I don't want nobody in there with me. She said it'd be perfect. Come Tuesday morning at 8 o'clock.
Wow.
I said, all right then. So I called everybody and said, well, I'll be bald on Tuesday morning. I'll be bald. And so I went. I met her there. I took my hair wrap off and she said, yes, baby, it's dead.
Wow.
She said it's dead because you can hear it. It was crunchy. It was dead.
Ooh.
And I had just washed it that morning to make sure my scalp was clean, and it was dead. And she got the clippers on, and I jumped. And I said, wait a minute. I said, hold up. Wait a minute. I said, let me get my nerves together.
Right.
I said, now, my head look a mess when you cut my hair out. I'm going to probably lose it in your shop. I said, because, I mean, you don't know what your head is shaped like.
That's true. Yes. Yeah.
Under your hair, you don't know what it's shaped like.
Because the hairs are covering.
Correct.
Yeah.
So she was cutting it off, and I can hear it falling, and I can feel it. And she said, oh, my God. And I said, and I had my eyes closed the whole time. She said, your head is perfect. I said, girl, you just telling me that to make me feel better about myself because you know I'm going to be bald-headed.
Oh, my God.
I was like, you know I'm going to be bald-headed. Like, you just telling me that.
Boosting me up.
Yeah, right. I said, you was boosting me up. You still going to get your money, though, but you boosted me up. And so she said, I'm going to turn you around. I said, okay, because it was a big mirror. And I spun around, and she said, 1, 2, 3. And I opened my eyes. But she had the mirror right there in front of me, and I did not know it.
Ooh.
And I sat there, and I said, I can't believe I just cut out my hair off my head. And I was like, thank you, Jesus. I got a head like my daddy.
Yes, you do.
And I was like, my head is perfect. You wasn't lying, girl. And it was still flaky. And so she put some, y'all know that old grease that had the silver top to it, was red.
And the red, the crown.
Royal
crown.
That's it. She had some royal crown, and she put it in her hands, and she's put it on my head. I said, "Ooh, girl." I said, "Let me go put my lashes on now." I said, "Cause I'm bald head. I can't be out here with no lashes on."
Okay.
And so at that moment, I took a picture and I sent it to everybody at one time. Because I did not, and I told them, I said, don't you look at me crazy, don't stare at me or anything like that, because if you do, I might flip on you.
Right.
Because I didn't know.
Right.
And so I sent it to everybody, and they was like, oh my gosh, you know, I can't believe you did it. Like, congratulations. Congratulations. And that's how it happened.
Wow.
Yep.
So, Miss Alicia, so when you know people who are going through and you're treating them, like, just from your point of view, how's that process like for you, having to treat them and having to encourage them?
It's emotional. It gets emotional. I'm serious. We cry. But I encourage them. I'll never say that it can't grow back. Never. I work with it as much as I can to see what I can do, because hair grows from the inside out.
Right.
So I deal with the body.
Okay.
We get, if they have iron deficiencies, a lot of people have iron deficiencies. They don't know it. Some have vitamin D. those deficiencies will cause hair loss.
See, I didn't
along
know
with other
that.
factors. Yes, you said that earlier. And then you when we were speaking earlier, you said you felt the burning, the itching. Those are signs that something is going on. And it's time when you feel that, that's that systematic inflammation. You can't see it, but you feel it.
Right.
And that's the time to go get something done.
Right.
Yeah, but speaking with people, dealing with that, it's very emotional because they'll cry. I want my hair back.
Right.
I want my hair back. I want to wear my hair because everybody's not the brave person.
Yeah.
You're beautiful with your hair, shaved off, but everybody don't feel that. So we have to find ways to at least attempt to try to see if we can get that hair to grow back. But the key is jumping on it ahead of time because what you were experiencing, it was coming about, but you didn't know it, and that's what happened. Yep. It's like, oh my goodness, what's happening?
Right.
My hair is thinning. Why is it thinning? And that's the time to go and get something. And if you're going to a stylist, a lot of times, if they don't tell you, because some people just get their hair done.
Oh, that don't sound good when you say that.
Some people, because I've had people to come there and then they're like, I didn't know I had this spot. I didn't know I had this. I've been going to the hair salon and I didn't know I had this. So a lot of times, because you're not doing your hair,
right,
you're going actually to the salon. You can't see the top of your head.
That's true.
And now if you're wearing it down and you're feeling shed, if you're seeing shedding all over your clothes, now that's a different story. But when those spots come, that's that thinning that comes because that hair you don't see every hair loss. You don't see it. It just starts. The hair miniaturizes.
Okay.
It just shrinks back down.
Wow.
So therefore, you're not going to see it until it's gone or a spot is there.
Dramatic
area is anywhere in the top, and a lot of time with us it's in the top. In that crown area.
Yep.
On the sides.
Yep.
In the nape.
Yep.
Yeah, that front. Because women, just like men have male pattern baldness, women have female pattern baldness. Yeah, so it's just so much that factors into it, and it's a deep conversation.
It is. It's deep.
It's very, yes, very, very deep. Yeah.
I want to go back to, because we was talking earlier and you mentioned so many different things that could have effect on it. And you mentioned low iron, vitamin D deficiencies.
Yes.
And you know what? I deal with that.
Yes.
So when you told me, I was like,
Stress.
Yes.
oh, and you mentioned stress.
Stress.
Yes.
Stress.
So I'm like, stress. So that's something that we deal with almost every day.
Yes. Yes. And that can factor into that hair thinning.
Yes.
So.
Oh my God. So ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
if your iron is low, if you don't know, first of all, go to the doctor.
That's
Yes.
right.
And get you a checkup.
Yes.
Get you a checkup and get all your what you call it? Everything. What's the word?
It's just a full body.
A full body.
Yeah, full body.
Full body checkup and make sure that everything is on point. And if it's
Yes.
not on point,
Yes.
please take the medications or the vitamins they're giving you because it is for your health. I'm just learning today that alopecia or even hair, type of hair loss in general could be from just a deficiencies in your body.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yes.
Wow.
Vitamin D. Your iron is what pushes oxygen through the blood. Your hair is connected to your blood supply. So if your iron, is not pushing that iron, that oxygen through, your hair is suffering.
Wow.
Yes.
So I'm learning something on tonight. I hope you are learning something on tonight. This is something that we don't think about. And Yvette, you mentioned how you wore the weaves. You wore the weave. And so nowadays, we're a lot of weaves nowadays.
Yes.
Yes.
And we don't see what's going on up under our hair, up under the weaves that we're wearing.
Yes.
So how can you prevent it though?
Yeah, well, hair loss can be prevented. Now, you have genetics, factored in.
Okay.
Hormonal issues.
Okay.
All of that is factored into it. But if you're just like you detox your body, you need to detox your scalp.
Yeah.
Your scalp needs to be detoxed as well.
How do you do that?
It's different. I have it's different ways to
Okay.
detox. It's so many different ways. Some people use apple cider vinegar with different mixtures to detox the scalp, but I created some products myself so that
Let's talk about them.
Yes,
Okay.
I created. Yes,
Okay.
I have a shampoo, conditioner, leave-in, and a growth oil. Now the thing with oils and different things like that, a lot of people, I don't want people to, that's gonna grow my hair back. They aid in that hair growth, aid in it.
Yeah.
But I created shampoo, like I said, shampoo, conditioner, and a growth oil and that my shampoo is really good for detoxing the scalp.
Okay.
Yeah, because I really wanted to have something that could help people, not only if you're dealing with hair loss, but if you have scalp conditions, anyway, psoriasis,
Okay.
seborrheic dermatitis, just bad
dandruff.
Yeah.
Different things
So that
like
can
that.
help. So how often do you wash with it? Like every time you wash your shampoo every time?
When I do my clients?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I use that shampoo on them and a conditioner, and it's just a process that I take them through.
Okay.
To get that hair to grow back.
Go ahead, please share.
I wanted to share
Okay.
real quick. I wanted to share. These are some of the photos here that I've been, like, clients that I'm working with. You see her hair loss here?
Yes.
You see this is in her crown. This was her size. This is her hair. She can wear her hair.
Wow.
This client right here had real bad thinning here. It was worse than this. Then we go from here, and then this is her hair. She had alopecia areata, and that's her hair, but it's fully grown back now.
Wow.
So these are some of my clients.
This was me.
That's you.
That was me.
That was you.
That was me.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was me. And then that was me.
That was you.
Wow.
Okay. So and then I have them. It's a hair loss called CCCA, which is a scarring alopecia. Scarring alopecia is when that skin just covers, and then they won't allow that hair to grow back
At all.
But I work with, if you have some hair follicles there, we can get some hair around it so you can wear your hair, because we want units to wear. We can wear a unit, but we want it to be a choice. If I want to wear the unit.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So Yvette, have you since then been like shaved off? You ever wear weaves now, or you just
No.
So how do you feel now?
I haven't worn a wig in probably 4 years. Now, first time I did shave my head, I was cold.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I was
Oh,
cold
yes.
all the time. I
Oh,
was like, I
yes.
am freezing.
Right.
Yes.
And I'm still not used to it.
Yes.
And it's been 5 years. I'm still not used to it.
Yes.
And the one time I have found insulated hats, y'all, and they are my best friend.
Yes.
And so I wear hats in the wintertime. In the summertime, of course, I wear sunscreen and stuff like that to protect, my scalp. And you also have to wash it more because your head is exposed to all of the environmental
Yes.
chemicals and
That's
everything.
Okay.
so true.
You would not think about it, but I'm like, I wash my head almost every other day
Wow.
because
The free
of that.
radicals in the air.
Yes, it's
Yes,
everything
yes.
because you tend to catch it. Your scalp is exposed.
Wow.
So I have not worn a wig in it's been over 4 years.
Oh.
Yeah, I threw all of them away.
Wow.
I didn't want to go back. So I just threw all of them away.
Yeah.
And then now the hair I spent like, $300-$400 on. I still got it. I don't know why. I still got
Well,
it.
that's a choice.
I don't know why I still got it because I'm not going to do anything with it. Because now the wigs irritate me. I don't care if it's a silk
Yes.
or whatever netting you want to put. I can't stand the stocking cap to be on my head.
Yeah.
Because now my head it holds the heat in.
Yes.
So I'm like, okay, I ain't gonna do this.
Yes.
So I don't wear anything.
Wow.
Because they create pieces.
Okay.
Yes.
They create pieces that literally can just like like a toupee sort of looks like your skin, and a lot of people wear those. You have a lot of women that wear them, and then that's if you have hair around the sides and you just don't have it at the top.
Okay.
So it's options.
Okay.
It's options, but my mission is to get their hair growth back.
Right.
As much as I can, because everybody's story is different.
Right.
Everybody, it won't. Sometimes you might get really good growth, and then sometimes it's gone too far.
Yeah.
Yeah, but key to it, if it starts, if you feeling any of that burning, itching, if you have any type of deficiencies, if you're seeing a lot of shedding, you need to jump on top of it.
All right. So you heard it from Yvette here, who actually experienced hair loss, and Miss Alicia, who specializing in trying to get your hair to grow back. So let me ask you a question, Yvette. If someone is going through hair loss right now, are you open for them to reaching out to you?
Yes.
And if so, how can they reach you?
My number is 662-346-1164. Or you can email me at Yvette Lockett 81@gmail.com, and I will walk you through this experience.
All right. And Miss Alicia, how can they reach you? They want to talk to you more about, what you can do to help them.
You can text hair loss help to 662-871-2966. I'm on Facebook with These Hands Salon, and also the Follicle Speaks on Facebook.
All right.
So you can reach me either way.
Well, thank you, ladies, for joining me on tonight. I have learned a whole lot. I'm going to make sure I do my part. I got to, right? I do. So, listen, thank you all for joining us on tonight. And don't forget to go and follow me on Facebook and on Instagram, and like and share, okay, to get more updates to come. Remember, you are my healthy loves, and y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.
Come and go with me and let's be free, fully free. Put your mind to it, let's see what we can be.